welcome to Wellness on Wednesday, another episode of Wow, this is Ella Staniak, and today we are going to talk about the topic of responsibility and how taking responsibility for your actions can create and will create a sense of empowerment. What I'm going to say in a moment might not sit comfortably with some of you. However, I am going to explain why I say what I say. So the thing is, everything that you have got in your life right now is a result of the decisions that you have made in the past and the steps and actions that you have taken in the past. And the reason why I think that some of you might not like what I'm saying is because we can safely say that our existence is not perfect, and you either have been there or you are going through some sort of a difficult situation. And if you haven't come across those situations yet, they might happen in the future. Hopefully not, but they might. And looking at some situations from the past, you might hold the guilt, or you might think that you have displayed some behaviors that you are not proud of, or you've dealt with certain situations in your life that if you could just go back in time and do it all again, you would just do it differently. And that is totally okay. What I'm talking about are those difficult situations, the obstacles, what we call it, is that you possibly have faced and overcome it the way that wasn't your way. It wasn't the greatest way or the greatest choice that you have taken. But look, the thing is that those difficult decisions, those difficult situations and those obstacles that we overcome, these are the situations that allow us to learn the most meaningful life lessons. The harder the obstacle, what we call it, the toughest the situation, the more it stretches us and allow us to learn. Look, if you have done things in the past that you are not happy with, or you feel like you have failed, that is, it just happens. That's human, and that's a part of existence, but own up to it. What would you have done differently in the past? Would you approach the topic differently? Would you treat the people differently? See what you would have done differently. Learn the lessons. Is there anything that you can do to make it better today? And move on. Don't hold the guilt. Don't think that those situations are going to stop you from moving forward. But take responsibility for all your actions, good and bad. The sooner you realize that everything you have got in your life right now is a result of your own decisions and the actions you have taken in the past, the more meaningful your life is going to get in the future. I mean, I cannot think of anything more disempowering and depressing that thinking that everything bad that has happened in my life was because I wasn't lucky or because there was no reason for it. What I find empowering is thinking that I have gone through bad experiences in life that were challenging, and I faced situations that weren't really, at the time I thought that I wouldn't possibly even overcome it. I sat down and I thought, how the hell am I going to go through this? How am I going to get through this and move past it? But you know what? We are all here today, and obviously we did find the strength to move past these situations. Learn the lessons from it. Now, taking responsibility for your actions also shows a certain level of maturity. I'm sure none of the people in your life are going to blame you for making mistakes and being human. People are going to appreciate that you realize that certain things you have done weren't the greatest, but you own up to it and you're trying to move past it. I'm sure it's going to give you a great sense of empowerment, knowing that if there is anything in your well-being that you are not happy with right now, possibly it exists because you haven't done yet everything that you possibly could to improve it. If there is anything I can help you with, throw questions in the chat box. Give me a call, contact me on Facebook. I'm more than happy to help. we can get on the phone and do a short discovery session, and I can see if I can help you with anything that is bothering you. Now, also taking responsibility for your life allows you to take control of your life, and once you figure out what is it that you want to achieve in your wellness, I'm sure you're going to step by step figure out what is it that you can do to improve it. So taking responsibility for your actions is cool. If you don't like hearing that because you think that it's not true, look, it's fine. It's not even about if I am right or wrong, if luck exists or doesn't. I do consider myself a lucky person because I do think that there are a lot of beautiful things that have happened in my life, and I am very grateful for it. The point is that it doesn't matter if luck exists or not. You're going to have much more colorful, meaningful, and fulfilling existence knowing that you are in control of what's happening in your life, because you are responsible for everything in your life. So be aware, make the decisions in full awareness that there is action and reaction in nature. Nothing happens for no reason, and see it in a positive way, because if you can make the decision and change it, you can also improve it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you are staying nice and warm. Today we've got a rainy day in Sydney. I wish you a very happy day. Get through the week calmly. And once again, if there is anything I can help you with, I'm more than happy to help. My name is Ela Staniak, and I'm looking forward to the next week's video. Mwah! Ciao!